everyone, it's me Holly. Welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be doing a stationery haul because currently I have not packed a bag, like a actual bag that I can do a what's in my bag video for. That will be coming in maybe a week's time. So you're going to get this stationery haul and then you're going to get a what's in my bag with like literally it filled and ready for university. I'll be showing you all the stuff that I might be using at home or at university because I'm commuting to university. I'm staying at home. I'm not moving away. Let's just get into the video. First of all, I have two bags. Now, I just thought of a problem with this bag. So I have two bags. This one was going to be the bag that I use. So it's from Typo. It's a tote bag / backpack. I am thinking now it's definitely not at all good for weather purposes. Anyway, it's just because sometimes you need to put a bag on your back. You know when you just get fed up and you're like, my shoulder hurts. So I like to have a backpack with me. And yeah, it's just if there's heavy stuff in it, because I am going to be taking my laptop every single day to university. My Lenovo 13-inch laptop. So I'm going to be taking that in, and it is a little bit heavy, so I will be probably needing to use this one most days. Then I have this bag, which is just easy and simple. There you go. It's just simple, easy to use bag. Probably if I was just going to go up on the bus to go to the library and I didn't actually have much stuff to do, you know, I don't know why I'm making all of these situations up. So the first stationery item I have is this big 30 pack of Zebra mild liners and pens. So I didn't know whether this would be value for money. I always knew people talked about them. I do love a mild liner. I used them all the way through year 12 and year 13. So I got this. It was £13 instead of 21 with a club card, and I would really recommend. You get 15 Z grip pens and then 15 mild liners. So honestly, mild liners on their own are literally so expensive, and the amount you get, it is good value for money. And you also get a stand for your pens. So I would only recommend this if you don't already have highlighters or pens, which I had both, but I did really want them. But you don't, it's not necessary if you've already got those things. But yeah, if you are looking for a good, like, you're going to get all the pens you're ever going to need in here, you will. So yeah, and it comes with a stand, which I'll put a video on the screen of all the colours of the mild liners and the stand as well, because I thought it'd be paper, because I thought they can't be putting an actual pen stand in this, but they did. It was like a little plastic one you see there. These 4 pastel highlighters, which I got from a family friend for my A-level results. You guys might have already seen this stuff, actually, some of this stuff in my A-level results day video. But we have a pucker pad, is that what they're called? With the different dividers, as you can see. Can never go wrong with a notebook. And some Zebra pens. I was going to get them out and then realised I wanted to film this video. So yeah, these are the Z grip ballpoint pens. I have way too many post-it notes. So I have these little tab highlighters, which will be really useful for like if I'm reading a book, I can put the tabs in for like if I need to go back and write something about what I've read. So yeah. And then I've got some really massive post-it notes. And then I've got some lined post-it notes, just because I thought like they might come in useful. I don't know why I thought I needed more, but I did. And we have this stapler. So it's a mini stapler. I've literally had it for, it must have been since like year 9 or something. And I think I got it for like £3.99. It has lasted me so long. I've still got loads of the staples left. Love it so much. It's just so simple. Whenever I was in like GCSE or A-level year, I would like staple my exam papers together. I think I actually just used one by accident. Then I have this mini hole punch. Whoa! So this is also a little tiny hole punch to just, if I need to use a hole puncher. I don't know why I would, but if I do, I've got the option in my pencil case. So I've always been a massive pencil case girly. Like, why was my pencil cases so massive all of the time? I don't know. Genuinely, in primary school, I swear to God, there was a rule where we couldn't have a pencil case of a certain size because mine was a genuinely, it was a makeup bag. It was a makeup bag. It was massive. I don't know why. go simple. If I'm going to do a lot of my work online and on my laptop, I won't really need that much. So this is just a way to have like a couple pens, you know, highlighters, stuff that if I got anything that was like physical, I could use them and I'm prepared for, but I don't technically need too much. I don't need to go overboard. I've also got this little notebook because this girl on TikTok who did psychology is giving loads of advice on TikTok. So I'm just popping stuff back in my bag. She does like loads of advice TikToks, and it's like what you should bring as a psychology student to university. And she said that she found it really useful just having a little notebook that is like barely takes up any room, but she can just jot stuff down in them, just like literal things that come into her brain, like random stuff that she thinks of, stuff that she needs to remind herself to do, she just puts in here. So that is what I've got. Speaking of writing stuff down to remember them, I got this planner, weekly planner, for year 13, and I've used, I'd say, a decent amount of it, but not too much where I couldn't still use it because it's non-dated. I'm someone who literally will buy a planner and just won't use it. I don't know why. So this is just such a good idea. If you are someone like me, just buy a non-dated planner, because I genuinely, like, the amount of times I've flicked through like a journal or no, not a journal, a diary that's got numbers on. I'm like, I'm not going to write every day, so this is literally pointless. I'm going to quickly show you my laptop. So this is the case for my laptop. I've literally had this, like, I got this laptop maybe year 11 for my birthday. It's a Lenovo, and it's got let's see what it's got. It's Intel, oh no, it's Ryzen 5. If you're a computer nerd, a Ryzen 5. Literally got all my stuff on it that I know this laptop, I'm familiar with it, I'm happy with it. I was actually watching Taskmaster. I didn't realise I'd left my laptop on. One thing that isn't physical but is online that I wanted to show you is my Notion. So Notion I started to get into in year 13. What was it, year 12? I think it's year 13. And I was so confused about it. I didn't understand it, so I wouldn't use it to begin with. But I figured it out, and I made myself a little uni page. I had one for A-level, but a uni page. And I wrote down all my modules that I'm going to do for the first year, because that's available to me online. But as I go through the year, I'll obviously have more things to add on to here, like documents and stuff that I will need. I also have a list of the books that I want to read that are related to psychology. So yeah, I'm going to be using Notion a lot. Swing you guys over. You're on my spinny chair. I'm going to swing you guys over to my bookshelf. The lighting is worse over here, but I need to show you my TBR. So welcome to this corner of my room. First of all, obviously university, I'm gonna have a good pair of headphones. So what headphones I have are Soundcore headphones. I did have some of these, and then the plastic kind of snapped a bit, so I literally got another pair for free because they were like, oh okay, it's under warranty or whatever. So yeah. And then noise cancelling, because I can't deal with any noise when I'm studying at all. Anyway, let's go on to here. So, related to psychology, I'm currently reading This Book Will Change Your Mind About Mental Health. So, I had this book in my bookshelf from probably year 11. And I started it, but I actually didn't understand it until I finished A-level, which is crazy because, I don't know, I just felt like I could be more analytical with it, with my A-level psychology knowledge, because it's got stuff about schizophrenia in it, and we did schizophrenia a topic. We did a schizophrenia topic for A-level. So this means a lot more now because I can understand it. So I'm currently, there's different stories in here basically of people with schizophrenia and what they're going through and what they can believe and what they can convince themselves that they are experiencing and how real it is to them. I also got this book, The Man Who Mistook His Wife for a Hat. I saw this one on TikTok and they said it was really interesting and a lot of people liked it who did psychology. So yeah, I've got that one. Unrelated to psychology, I'm just going to give you a TBR update. So I'm currently reading Powerless. By Lauren Roberts. Haven't read it in a little while actually. I've had a little break from it because I was reading more of the psychological stuff. But I adore this book so much. I can't wait to finish it and get on to the next one. Oh, I just can't wait to finish it to figure out what happens. I don't read fantasy books, but this might change my mind. I might get into fantasy books just purely off this book. Got James Acaster's book on quitting social media. I don't plan to quit social media. I just love to read what he says. You and Me on Vacation by Emily Henry. I know that this is being adapted into some sort of film or series, I don't know, at some point. And I love to read books before the series comes out, if I have the opportunity to. And I love Emily. I think her name is Emily, who is in My Lady Jane and is going to be playing Poppy. I love her. I literally love her so much. So that is why I'm reading it, just so I can envision her as this character. Anyway, I've still got to read the rest of Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I've also got Noughts and Crosses by Mallory Blackman. But the main thing is, when it gets to autumn time, I'm going to be watching Gilmore Girls, and I'm also going to be reading The Secret History. I, in my head, have made the decision I'm not reading The Secret History until it gets to Dark Knights. It needs to be Dark Academia. So yeah, that's what's going on. Also, I have a new journal. So I had this journal and it just felt like it was too heavy in the most metaphorical way ever. So I got a new journal and I've actually been using it. So it's this like cherry colour. And I've actually just been writing down, and if you are someone who doesn't really know what to journal about, you're not really too sure what to put down on the page, what I do is I literally just put what I did that day, what I learned from the day, because you learn something every day. I know how cringy that sounds, but you literally do. And even if you didn't learn something, like, that's a thing in itself. Like, maybe just, you know, you can write down what you've done. What I do is I write down what I learned from today, anything I was anxious about, reasons why I think I was anxious about it, how I can overcome that, and what I hope for the next day. So yeah, that's what I do. But I'm pretty sure that's all my stationery. Thank you for watching, and I will be posting a what's in my bag very soon for you guys to see what is in my uni bag. What's in my uni bag. So yeah, as I said, I did realise that my tote bag is not waterproof, so I'm going to work something out. I'm going to work something out. I'm going to have to just put everything in a plastic bag. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.